Good morning, it's Friday, heading out for my morning walk with my friend. We're going to do a quick walk this morning, so I thought I'd throw on my vest here and add a little weight to my frame since it's going to be a shorter walk. And then I have to just run over to the bakery and finish up a couple of things. It was a very quiet week, I only had 2 orders. And then I have a couple of emails to catch up on. I'm also researching my next fashion video, and those always take such a long time, pulling pictures, writing a script. It just seems to take me forever. But I enjoy doing it. All right, let me head on my walk and I'll catch up with you in a second. Okay, short walk, only about 45 minutes, but I did do 5,558 steps, and now I'm going to do a little upper body. Breakfast was yummy. I had my usual cottage cheese with some berries and banana. And now I'm going to take my supplements. I wanted to show you a new item that came in. I ordered this because I saw this on a couple of podcasts and was very intrigued. In fact, I think this is something I used to take a while ago, years ago. I had ordered it on Amazon. And I don't know why I got away from it. I think it kind of just fell out of trend. You know how supplements and nutritional things go in and out of fashion, if you can call it that. And this kind of fell by the wayside. I think I stopped hearing about it and all of its benefits and everything, and it just kind of escaped my mind. Well, I've heard it now on 2 podcasts, and it was from the owner of this product here called Recovery Bits, Energy Bits, and these are chlorella tablets. So it's good for detox, wellness, recovery. She also has a spirulina option, but I thought this might be a little more helpful for me as far as recovery from workouts and just this whole detox thing. I'd have to read up on it again because now I forgot the reasons why I bought this in the first place, but this lady was so informative on her podcasts, and if I can find it, I'll link it below, because both times that I heard her, I was like, I must try this. And after the first time I said that, I didn't get around to ordering it, but then I heard her again on a second podcast and was like, I absolutely need to try this. It's plant-based. It contains 1,000 chlorella tablets, and they're tablets that I think you just take with water. Let's see, I have not opened this yet. So chew like any other food or swallow with a glass of water or blend into your green smoothie. Pure chlorella, one ingredient only. 100% USDA certified organic. At Energy Bits, we care deeply about the environment. That's why we're honored to have you experience our algae, nutrient-dense, eco-friendly, sustainable food crop. Your body and Mother Earth thank you, as we do. And this is this woman, Catherine Arnston. She is the founder and CEO, and she was just a wealth of information. It was a podcast I thoroughly enjoyed. Now it says this is best for wellness, detox, digestion, skin, and sport recovery. This fast, easy, zero-carb whole food helps improve wellness and may replace your need for greens. Just 1 calorie per tablet. And it says 30 tablets per serving. And yeah, I'm going to take this right now with some water. I feel like I am probably better off swallowing this instead of chewing it because I'm afraid of what it's going to taste like. And I don't want to taste anything yucky. So for me, I think I'm just going to swallow them like a bunch of pills. It smells very earthy, kind of like grass. Yeah, I'm sure it's not that bad. I definitely don't think I can eat 30 of them, but I can certainly swallow them. It's definitely a very earthy green taste. 30 or 29 because I just ate one. Be careful, it's very natural, but there's like the green dust is coming off all over your hands, so be careful not to accidentally wipe it on yourself. I have a very bad habit of like wiping things on me. It's just such a bad habit, so be careful of that. Well, they go down really easily, but I don't suggest doing all 30 at once. That was a mouthful. Oh, and I'm definitely covered in it, so be careful. All right, we'll see how that goes. I'll try to be consistent and take this every day. 1,000 pills, 30 a day, should last me a month. Yeah, it should last me a month. I'll give you an update. All right, now I'll also finish up with taking my usual vitamin D3 and K2, zinc, liver detox, and magnesium glycinate. I have something else here I've been hanging on to share with you, and that is the Ultra Human Ring. I received this from them, and hopefully I'm going to be working with them. I'm going to be trying this out first and seeing how I like it, but I have been wanting to get some sort of tool to help measure my health and wellness. They had reached out to me back in September, and I did not realize that I had their emails. They had gone to my spam, unfortunately, but I found their email and reached out to them because it was months later. This was all the way in December, so it was about 3 months later. Luckily, the emails hadn't been deleted. I found them and reached out to them because I had been very interested in this product. Having seen an email from them that I totally missed, I was just like mortified. So I reached out to them and I said, I'm so sorry I've missed your email, but this is a product I'm highly interested in and I would love to find out about how to work with you. So they sent this to me and I picked out the gold color. And there it is. I think it's stunning. It's such a great looking ring. I mean, I love gold anyway, and it just looks like the perfect accessory. So I will be wearing this. I need to charge it as far as I know. And this is linked to an app where I'll be able to track everything from sleep to my steps each day and a whole bunch of other stuff. This is not a sponsored segment. They've just sent this to me. I definitely need to read up on it and learn about it, but I'm super excited to give this a try and learn more about what this can do for me. Let me take a little moment right now and read the instructions on what to do with this, because I'm going for another walk, hopefully tomorrow, with my friend Sandy, and I will measure this against my phone, which is not the greatest tracker because I don't have an Apple Watch to really track steps. So I don't know how accurate the phone is when you're just having it in your pocket and to measure your steps that way. But I think the ring should be a much more accurate tool as far as figuring out your steps. So yet another thing I will check back in with you, but I was excited to share this and show you that I got it, and I'm so excited to start using it. I'm about to go into the cobbler and pick up an item that I recently had refurbished. This was an impulse item that I purchased in the first weekend of January. I mean, it was impulsive, but I've also had my eye on it for a few months, and it is an item that I've wanted for over 10 years now. I bought it in a vintage secondhand store. They have a collection of vintage authenticated luxury bags, designer bags, and this is a Chanel item from, I'd say, around 2009 or 2010 era. I remember when I used to work at a denim company, a lady had this similar bag and I always loved it, and it was one of my most favorite Chanel bags of that time, and it's always been one that I've always admired. And I saw one a few months back in this store, and I went back New Year's weekend and saw it that it was still there, and I don't know, just impulsively bought it. I also knew that I was planning to sell my Louis Vuitton Cousin PM that I bought back in 2023. And I remember at the end of 2023, I deemed it one of my worst purchases because I had not reached for it that much at all, and I just didn't find it to be a very useful bag. I had planned on selling it. Well, it took me a whole other year to sell it. Finally, I did sell it on Vestiaire Collective for not nearly as much as I thought I could get for it, but apparently there's a lot of them, so it's very competitive. There's a lot of them because it seems to me that, I guess, a lot of people don't want their bag either. And so I priced it accordingly. I got an offer. It wasn't as nice of an offer as I wanted it to be, but in the end, I ended up making about half of what I paid for it. It's a loss. I understand that, but I don't think I could have gotten any better for it. And not that it justifies me buying this bag, because this bag is even half the cost of what I got back for the Louis Vuitton. But in any case, it's a nice bag that I can use every day. And I sent it to the cobbler here to have it re-dyed because it looked a little worse for wear. That's why it was probably priced so low. I'm gonna go in there and see what it looks like. I'm curious to see how it looks all redone and with a little makeover, and I'll show you in a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm in the bakery, and I wanted to show you my gorgeous bag. So here it is, and oh, there you go. So I don't know exact name of it. I'm gonna have to research it and find it, but I think it was just Chanel tote bag. And I think it's 2009, 2010. It's black on black. It has that, maybe it's caviar leather. I really don't know Chanel that well at all. In fact, this is my very first bag from them, but they re-dyed it. I'll put a picture on the screen of what it looked like before, but it looks incredible. It even had like a little wear here in the corner, one of these corners. I mean, he did such a great job, I can't even tell. But he glued it back together, and it honestly looks good as new. I mean, it's stunning. It's in really great condition, nice clean interior, and it was a find. I ended up getting it for about $1,200. So I don't know if that's good or bad, but it was good in my mind, and I really, really love it. I think it's perfect for an everyday bag. I thought that Louis Vuitton bag was just a little too evening-ish, and also it was just not practical. I really hated the 3 compartments of it. I'll put that on the screen here if you're not quite sure which one I'm talking about. Each compartment was so thin that any type of thicker item I was putting in or adding just too much in general just made it bulk out in a way that I didn't like it. And then the side view of it had these 3 compartments that it just looked like 3 like lumps, like accordion style in a bad way. And it was just not the greatest bag. Really poor impulsive decision that I made on that one as well. This one I think will work in my favor because honestly I could wear this every day. It's just a great everyday looking bag, a lot more casual, and I'm really, really excited for it. So thankfully the Vestiaire Collective went pretty well with it. I was brand new to selling things on Vestiaire Collective, not done it before, and I didn't realize how long the process takes. It's really quite annoying, and I don't know if they do that in a way to help the seller and the buyer to, I guess, protect both participants in the transaction. Because let's say, for example, Poshmark, right? You put things on Poshmark, you get an offer, you can either negotiate it or accept it. And if you negotiate it and then the buyer accepts it, boom, the transaction's done. A label is generated and Poshmark takes the money from the buyer and holds on to it until the item arrives, and then the buyer accepts it and boom, you get paid. Vestiaire Collective does it a little different. You post something to list it. A buyer can, again, either negotiate it with you or buy it outright. But once they buy it, they still have 24 hours to process a payment for it. So even though they've put an offer on it, you've accepted it, they still are not tied to that offer. They can bail out. They have 24 hours to bail out or to pay for it. And then if they time out and they don't pay for it, the listing goes back for sale and you just have to start all over again. I find that to be quite annoying because I've listed about 10 items on Vestiaire Collective and I've had this happen at least 10 times by now. Whereas something's been bid on, offer accepted, and waiting 24 hours for the payment to come through doesn't happen and it goes back on. And talk about just time waster. Versus if I had it on Poshmark and that happened, it would be done. Offer accepted, boom, shipped out. So I'm not quite sure if I'm enjoying the process of Vestiaire Collective versus Poshmark. Also, Vestiaire Collective charges outrageous fees. And again, it's probably because, like, for example, the Louis Vuitton bag also needed to go to the Vestiaire Collective hub for them to inspect it and approve it to get shipped out to the person that purchased it. So again, I guess it's a very protective measure that they receive the bag inspected and make sure that it's authentic or that it's in the condition that you claimed that it was. So I guess that's a good protective measure, but it was also extra time consuming and kind of annoying. So I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. But in any case, the Louis Vuitton bag is hopefully gone now because Vestiaire has approved its condition and they're shipping it off to the buyer, and hopefully that is done and out of my hands. And now I can enjoy this pretty little girl and have her for my everyday bag. Now, a few of you lovely ladies asked if I was going to do an update for the New Year's about setting my goals, about New Year's resolutions and that sort of thing for the new year. And I kind of thought I should do it, but then I thought to myself, honestly, I don't really have very many New Year's resolutions. I'm still carrying over my goals and habits that I want to really create and put firmly in place for 2025, leading up to my 50th birthday in September. These are habits that I've been trying to implement habitually and very regularly and sticking to it since October. Haven't had the best of luck. Some things I'm doing better in than others. I'll link that video for you to see because I don't want to be redundant. It's pretty much all the same thing. But one thing I do want to add to my list is being a little more frugal, being a little less impulsive with purchases. After the Chanel bag, I felt very much like I'm just a little out of control. I mean, we just had Christmas. Brett showered me with beautiful gifts that I love and appreciate and are more than enough. But why did I need to go out and get a Chanel bag on top of that? I don't know. Just I need to honestly control my spending, especially now leading into 2025. The business is in a bit of a slump for the first 5 months of the year, so I'm not generating any income. I really need to save my money. Also, we're hoping to make some changes in 2025, professionally and personally, with our businesses, with perhaps where we live. Not quite sure what's going to happen, but I think we need to be ready for it. I think I need to put my big girl hat on and become an adult and start saving money. Also, you know, I'm turning 50 and really need to start thinking about our future, and I'm not quite sure how to go about doing it. We save money here and there, but it's not consistent, and really need to put plans in place. My husband as well, because he's definitely an enabler. He never wants to say no to me. He always thinks it'll make me happier, and it does. I mean, it makes me happy for a few minutes. Of course, you know, it's a shopaholic mentality. I love the pleasure of buying things and having pretty things, and it doesn't have to be designer. It's just I just love buying things, but I definitely need to be a little more responsible because, yeah, you never know what's going to happen in life and you just need to be prepared. Anyway, so that's kind of my new little goal for 2025. Everything else is the same as it was. Anyway, I'm in the bakery right now. I need to clean up and finish a couple of things for the week. It was a pretty quiet week, but still had some work to do, which was great because I've basically had all of December off. So it was nice to come back to get a little work done and earn a little bit of money. Trend rules. What's the hottest trend this season? What is outdated? What's out of style? The pressure to constantly update your wardrobe according to trends can be overwhelming and a financial burden, and not to mention contribute to overconsumption. I have made my very first purchase at SKIMS. I've never tried the brand before. I hear good things about it, and I'm very curious. I bought a little selection of things. I actually got this stuff before Christmas and have not yet tried it on. So I'm hoping now I'm not past the 30-day expiration for returns. If I am, I really hope all of this fits. But I grabbed a selection of bras. So let me show you. This one here is a strapless bra. Oh, this looks lovely. It has removable straps. Oh, I like how it has two here because then you can choose where you want to put your strap. And sometimes I find that bras just don't fit me right here. Like sometimes they feel too far this way or too far that way. So this is adjustable. That's excellent. I love the wide band in the back because it adds extra support. And this material feels very much like it's a seamless type of material. And it has a little bit of a rubbery feeling here. So hopefully it stays in place. It is quite padded. So hopefully it's not a little too much, but I do need some help lifting the girls. All right, here's the convertible bra with the removable straps. I think this is a size too small. I have the 34C, which is my usual size. I have it on the longest setting and the strap in the back. And as you can see, I'm spilling out of the sides, making it very, very unflattering. And also I am spilling out of the cup on top. So this is not flattering. This has to go back. Perhaps I need to size up on a cup and try the D. I've never been a D. I think it has a lot of padding and it's pushing me up so much that I'm spilling out. And I'm hanging out over the side here. This is just not flattering. It's not a look. Not happy. Oh, okay. So this is just a t-shirt bra, I think is what they're calling it. Push-up plunge bra. Okay. So that's how this one looks. Again, seems very seamless. Has padding inside, but a nice smooth surface. It's going to look great under tank tops and t-shirts. And the straps are not removable on this one. So this is just a bra. Grabbed all of these in my usual size, which is the 34C. So I'm hoping they're true to size. Okay, I'm getting real personal with you guys here because I wanted to show you this bra. This is a 34C. And just from looking at the back, you can see that my straps are different lengths because this strap is tighter than this strap. It's like it was made longer. So I had to shorten this one a little bit and this one, so there it's lopsided. So that's one thing. Another thing is I have it on the longest setting and it feels tight. So it's not really true to size unless my bra size has changed. The cups feel small because I'm basically spilling out of it. If you can see here, I'm spilling out of it, showing you all my natural self here. And yeah, it's not really flattering. It's doing this horrible thing here, which is absolutely not flattering. I mean, of course, it's hiding behind clothing. You can see it through the clothing, especially if you're wearing something fitted like a t-shirt. I think this one's going to go back. Let me know in the comments below if you have any experience with Skims and what your thoughts are on them. I found them to be rather reasonably priced, which I thought was great because I always thought they were on the expensive side. Now, what is this here? What did I just pull out? I'm also trying some of their shapewear for the first time. Unlined plunge thong bodysuit. And I guess this is like a nudish color. I like that it comes in lots of colors. So that's what it looks like. I'm not quite sure if you wear this on its own or still with a bra underneath. I'll have to try it both ways and see, because it doesn't seem to be, it seems smoothing but not supportive up here. However, it is very, very, very tight through here. Look how tiny that looks. And it's a thong in the back. I grabbed it in a medium. Here's the thong bodysuit. This fits me pretty well. It's nice and cinched at the waist, and it is lifting up the girls. I'm not spilling out of it, so it fits okay up here. I think it would look nice under a dress and smooth me out. It does seem to flatten me out a little bit. The straps are comfortable. I think it is doing a nice job of coming out here so that it is high up and it smooths this area out so I don't have a lot of that under the bra lumpiness. I'd say this one is a pretty good one to consider. And I like that it's a thong because I can unsnap it and use the bathroom if I need to. I'm probably going to keep this one. I think I like it. It's always good to have on hand when I need something to shape me up. I also grabbed a pair of underwear. This is a high waist thong. I think also seamless, of course. Okay. Not crazy about this color. I'm not sure. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, you guys. This feels like very much like a diaper. I don't know. I don't know about this one, but it's definitely constricting. I grabbed size medium. This is the color clay. I think honestly they were very low on sizes and certain colors because of the Dolce & Gabbana sale. And then I think they also had like a seasonal sale too. So sizing was very hard to come by. Next up we have the plunge mid-thigh high bodysuit, about the same everywhere, but it has legs down here instead of a thong from this other one. This one is a thong. So this one gives you some leg control as well. Okay, very curious to see what these are going to be like. Okay, here is the bodysuit, and oh my goodness, this was an ordeal to get on. I had to have my husband help me because I could not get it up past my booty area. It was nearly impossible, but it's on and it fits and it looks really good. I think it's pretty secure, really, really slimming and feels okay. There is no way you're going to the bathroom in this. Absolutely no way. You need to make sure that you do not need to go and avoid drinks all night if you're going to wear this, because there's no way you're getting out of this. I feel like my waist is an inch or two smaller. It is really, really cinching me in. I also feel like my thighs have been cinched in a little bit because they've been looking a little larger here in the inner thighs lately, and I think it's kind of snatching it a little, so that's fantastic. I mean, I think this fits great. Just warning, hard to get on, and don't think about going to the bathroom. That's all. I wanted one of those viral SKIMS dresses, and I think this is the one, but it's a little spaghetti strap dress. It looks actually quite big. I don't know, women usually look like unbelievably amazing in these, and this looks like it might be too big. Medium, because they're usually quite form-fitting and they hug the body, and it's like really tight and slinky. It looks really, really gorgeous. And I think it's just a nice, easy piece to wear around the house, just very casual. Maybe just throw a little cardigan over it if you need to run an errand. Hopefully this is fitting nice, and it could be something that I lounge around in. Here is the dress. It's size medium and it fits me well. I don't think it provides any support up here, although it is kind of cinching them in a little bit, but it's definitely not lifting me. So it's a very natural look. I like that it's very slinky and comfortable. It's definitely not a girdle type of material. It's not like sucking me in at all, but it does feel very comfortable. Only thing I noticed is that it does not have any slit in the back. So I'm literally walking around like this, kind of. It's not very, it doesn't allow for a lot of movement, unfortunately. But, you know, if you want to just stand here and look pretty and cute, I think it's fine. Okay, here's the back of it. I think it's, you know, it's very flattering. It's got just enough spandex in there to be nice and slinky and sexy. I think it's fine for around the house. I don't think I'd leave the house wearing this, but just to lounge around the house, I think it's fine. But I think it's pretty, and I'll probably hang on to this one. Finally, I snagged myself a little Dolce & Gabbana SKIMS collab piece. Those were totally sold out. Pretty much everything, unless it was like a really high-priced item, like a bustier for, what were they, $600 or something? It's crazy. This is the Teardrop Push-Up Bra, size 34C, and it's leopard. So let's see how this opens. Nice boxing. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, there it is. Oh, that's stunning. I'm gonna love this. Pretty much the same type of feeling and material. I hope it fits well. But yeah, that's gorgeous. All right, here's the Dolce & Gabbana bra. Again, I have it on the longest setting, but it fits okay. It's tight. The straps, they make the straps really, really short because I have it on the longest setting and it's just barely right on me. So this is meant for very small torso, I guess. I don't know what to call it. I'm not spilling out of the cup. The cup feels nice, but this is happening again. And I really absolutely despise that. I'm beginning to think it's just me, that it's not the bras. It's probably just me. I need to lose a little weight, I suppose. I don't know. But that's not flattering. And I mean, it's not like I'm walking around in just my bra, but it does make me feel a little self-conscious. I'm going to throw my bra back on right now and see if it's doing it with my bra, because I've not noticed it to this extent until I've put these on. All right, just for comparison, this is my t-shirt bra, Calvin Klein, bought it on Amazon. It's my go-to bra that I love to wear. And you can see I do not have that. Has a little bit, but not nearly to the extent that the other one was doing. Much more flattering, smoother on the chest. This one fits me better. This is a 34C. So those run small. The cup runs small. The banding runs small. It's probably just a bra that I need to size up on. But this one is my diehard. Love this one. Always my go-to. Okay. This I purchased, and I know what it is. I re-upped on some of my Timeless skincare because it's one of my favorite brands, and I love using it. I think it's very effective, and I think it does a beautiful job on my skin, starting with the Timeless Vitamin C. This is a serum, also contains vitamin E and ferulic acid to help the absorption. I use this every single morning. I squirt maybe 2 or 3 squirts on my hand and rub it in and pat it on my face and onto my neck. Vitamin C is incredible antioxidant for your skin. Also loving the Matrixyl 6 serum with hyaluronic acid. This is one that I apply in the evening as part of my evening skincare routine. I will do this with my tretinoin, apply it after the tretinoin, or on days when I don't use the tretinoin, I'll just apply this on its own. Serum goes on before your moisturizer, so I'll do it before my moisturizer in the evening. A peptide that stimulates 6 components of the skin matrix, improving synthesis of collagen 1, 3, and 4. Fibronectin, laminins, and hyaluronic acid. We use 2% concentration for maximum benefit. Okay, great peptide serum. And then also, speaking of peptide serum, I think this is also coenzyme Q10 serum. Use this in the morning. I use this after the vitamin C. I put the coenzyme Q10 and then I proceed with my moisturizers. So these two items together are really a wonderful combination for your morning skincare routine. I do this exactly the same way. This has a dropper, so I drop a few drops onto my hand and then pat it onto my skin. So coenzyme Q10 is an antioxidant that provides cells with energy to build collagen and elastin. Matrixyl 3000 is a potent anti-wrinkle ingredient used as an alternative to retin A, increases collagen synthesis by 350%. And then of course the hyaluronic acid is a powerful hydrating and moisturizing ingredient that can hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water. And yeah, so those are the three products from Timeless that I swear by. Next up is some gifting I received from Urban Revivo. Now, I have not worked with Urban Revivo in over a year. So when they reached out and said that they wanted to send me a couple of Christmas gifts, I was very happy to receive that. In fact, they didn't ask me, they just said, we're sending you Christmas gifts. So that was really sweet of them. And I'm excited to see what's in here. Blazer of some sort, but let's see. This is darling. So this is looks like a sleeveless jacket or a vest, if you can call it that. Let's see how this looks. I think this would look gorgeous belted. Yeah, that looks really cool and it fits me. That's good. I think it's a magnet here. Yeah, there's a magnet here to hold it in place. So nice clean finish on the outside. I would definitely belt this and wear it with a short skirt probably because the length is really long. This is really cool looking. Yeah, it fits beautifully. All right. Oh, that's good. Okay. It's constructed really nicely too. It's nice and thick and very substantial. Beautifully made. Oh, it's a skirt. Oh, this looks so cute. Okay. A bubble skirt. Bubble skirts are very, very in for the spring. They've been trending, but they're going to continue to be on trend. And I've been reading up on it like crazy because I'm working on doing a spring trends video, doing a lot of research on that. So that should be coming out very soon. Make sure you're subscribed on my fashion channel if you're not already. I wasn't going to talk about bubble skirts and that because I don't want to keep the video too long, but they are on trend for the spring. So this is really cute. And it should fit me. It's a medium. It's going to be super short, but I think wearing it with some black tights would look really darling. I love dabbling in the trends, and this looks like a fun little skirt. Never been much of a bubble skirt, but I think you can keep it very sophisticated depending on how you dress it up and not make it look too juvenile, depending on how you style it. I look forward to playing around with this. Okay, so this I've seen on lots of ladies rocking this. This is a cardigan and it is very substantial and very heavy, my goodness, but this is beautiful. This is really gorgeous. I love how it is a V-neck and it's cinched here at the waist. Can you see this? Let me throw it on and see how it looks, because I've really admired this on quite a few other ladies, including two ladies that I love to watch. Tamara had this on, and also Nina. Nina had this on. She's a interior designer. And yeah, I loved it on both of them. But I've seen lots of other ladies wearing it as well. Oh, it's really, okay. It's very tight. Oh, okay. Hitting the microphone, sorry. It's very fitted, but it's very stretchy. And I don't know, does it look too small on me? I mean, it doesn't look too small, right? It's definitely fitting me. It looks good on the arms. I wouldn't wear it with these jeans because the jeans are too baggy, but I think with a little more of fitted jeans, I think it would look really cute. Yeah, because see, it's just too bulky here on my jeans, but this color is this color is gorgeous and fits really nice. I'm really loving this. This is really, really cute. I think it's very stylish since it cinches in the waist. Beautiful. And it looks like they've also sent it in brown, which is amazing because brown and burgundy are the two hottest colors of the winter season, and olive green as well. But yeah, this is beautiful too. Exactly the same. Stunning. Oh, I'm gonna love this. This is really, really wonderful. And then finally, looks like a handbag. Oh, how great is this? Oh, how gorgeous. Okay. This has very much of a Gucci Jackie vibe with this detail here, and looks really flat, but let me see if it can poof it up a little bit. Yeah. If you like fill it up a little bit, it'd give it some more shape. But that is really cool. Let me take the rest of this off. It has a suede appearance to it, and of course the chocolate brown. How's that? Cute? I think it's really cute. This would make a gorgeous everyday bag. I remember when I worked with Urban Revivo over a year ago. I think now it was 2 years ago. My gosh, it's been a while. But I remember loving their handbags because they were so cute, and I still wear a lot of them still today. Just a great little everyday bag. Super, super cute. Love it. Well, thank you, Urban Revivo. I appreciate it so much. Love the pieces. Hope to work with you in the future. And yeah, let's move on to the last box, which is Mango. And they're purchases I made from the year-end sale. Okay, this is part of a set. So let me pull them both out for you. All right, this really caught my eye. This two-piece set is a sheer turtleneck. You can see here that it's sheer on top, and then it has additional lining on the bottom of it, making it look like a tube top, I guess. But it gives you just enough sheerness to make it very on trend, because sheer is continuing to be a trend through the spring as well. And I really, really love this. I love the turtleneck style of it and the sheerness, because it's not an entirely sheer garment. It just gives you a little hint of it. And I love that. And the skirt is matching, and it does the same thing here. So it is covering on the first half of your lower half, and then it's long and sheer through the rest of it. So this is going to hit me, if I can see, it's kind of mid thigh. So it's like a little mini skirt, and then it's going to be sheer the rest of the way down. I am super excited for this. I think it looks gorgeous. It was on sale right now. If it's still available, I'll link it below. All right, this piece I think I've had on my favorites since the summertime or early fall, and it's just this olive colored tube top with a sweetheart neckline. It's ribbed material and very, very stretchy. And if you know me, you know that I love tube tops, bustiers, strapless things. I just feel so feminine and sexy, and it adds some sophistication in my mind. I mean, it may not be your definition of sophistication, but for me, I think it's a very sophisticated type of garment, especially when you're wearing it with maybe a blazer or a cardigan over it. I love that look. And I always love to stock up on different types of tube tops or bustiers. So this one's gonna look gorgeous, I hope. I grabbed a pair of classic kitten heel black pumps, and I realized recently that something like this was missing in my wardrobe. I have long, stiletto black pumps, but I don't have anything that's a kitten heel that is not a slingback. I just wanted a plain, classic, simple, timeless black pump, and this one looks gorgeous. So I'm super excited to try this on. I hope it fits. Usually Mango shoes fit me really, really well. And I think Mango produces one of the best made, inexpensive shoes. I think they're very well done. I have some that have lasted forever. And I really love Mango shoes. So happy to get these. Finally, I bought a blazer. Now I'm hoping this blazer can replace my Frankie Shop Gelso blazer, because that is officially on Vestiaire Collective and on Poshmark. I'm trying to sell it. I wanted to sell it last year, and a whole year went by and I didn't get around to selling it. So it's definitely on there now, finally, and hopefully someone will want to snatch it up for me. But I just felt that that blazer was way too oversized on me and just making me feel like I'm wearing my dad's blazer. I know that was a look for a while, but it's gotten to the point that it just feels too big on me. And I do love oversized things. I love slouchy, big things that, it has an edgy look to it. It's a very cool girl vibe. I love that look, but it was just a little too far in the oversized realm, and I was just a little over it. So anyway, this one I'm hoping fits me a little better. One thing about Mango, as much as I love the brand, you do need to look for higher quality fabrics on Mango. Stick to their cottons and cotton blends or their wool items. This is a wool jacket, and that was important to me that it had wool in it. I didn't want to get strictly polyester type of jacket, although I do think this might be a poly blend, but it feels really nice so far. Okay. I always do that because of my broad shoulders. I always have to do like a little hug test to see if it fits me okay. And I think it's all right. It fits good on the sleeves. As you can see, it is coming down to past my wrists. So that is a good fit on the sleeve. I would never wear anything thicker than a t-shirt under a blazer anyway, so it's not like I'm going to add too much bulk underneath my blazer. I think I can move well enough in it, and I like the fit of it because it's not too big. The Frankie Shop blazer was like sticking out like this. It was just enormous, and this one seems to fit really nice. So I'm definitely liking the way this looks. I'm going to look at myself in the mirror over here. Yeah, I like this. This might be a good one. So let me know what you think of these pieces. I'll link it down below in case you want to shop anything. The sale is still going on for Mango, hopefully by the time this video goes up. But lots of good pieces, good finds for the sale.